We started roughing us all up. The mayor went, they arrested him, they cuffed him. It was disgusting to watch. We're scared. We're scared that nobody is safe in this country anymore. We're scared that Donald Trump has weaponized law enforcement, and law enforcement has no respect for any of us, irrespective of our position. They were not respectful. ICE was not respectful at all. They never apologized when we were on the tour for having roughed us up, disrespected the mayor. If members of Congress aren't even safe in this environment, physically and personally experienced it today.
All right, so a tale of conflicting stories right here. The Democrat Congresswoman Bonnie Watson-Coleman telling MSNBC that she was roughed up and that she didn't feel safe. Yet the Newark mayor, on the other hand, says that he was treated with respect.
The guys from Homeland Security were very respectful. They treated me with dignity, and I appreciate that. You know, while I spent my last few hours in holding area, it wasn't unbearable, but it was definitely, you know, a humiliating experience and uncomfortable for me overall. But, you know, in the end, those guys did the best that they could to make me feel comfortable, and I appreciate that.
DHS releasing the body cam footage saying that it shows Democrats shoving law enforcement officers. A spokesperson for the Department of Homeland Security now saying the Trump administration could pursue arrests of House Democrats involved in the incident.
I think that we should let viewers know there will likely be more arrests coming. We actually have body camera footage of some of these members of Congress assaulting our ICE enforcement officers, including body slamming a female ICE officer.
Joining us now, South Carolina Republican Congresswoman Nancy Mace. Congresswoman, thank you for being here. The Democrats don't seem to have their stories straight here. Something isn't making sense, and video footage doesn't lie.
No, that's right. We've seen them cover up and lie the last 4 years as well. And enough about respect. I don't want to hear Democrats talk about respect when those same Democrats violently assault ICE agents. I hope ICE agents are not respectful. I hope that they arrest the Democrats that violently assaulted them. There is a rule of law in this country, and we're watching the left melt down. We're watching Democrats play footsie with violent criminals who are murderers, who are rapists, who are pedophiles. We're watching them play footsie with illegals as our border bleeds. That is not America. And I hope that the Trump administration, and I stand with Alina Habba and our law enforcement, I hope that they pursue charges against members of Congress who assaulted ICE last weekend.
It is a meltdown. Meantime, DHS Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin described to Fox and Friends what kind of people are being held at that Newark ICE detention facility. Watch this.
The detention facility holds members of MS-13, child rapists, murderers, arsonists, drug traffickers, American killers, and for them to try and get these individuals out is just beyond the pale. We know that the mayor, we know these members of Congress want their 15 minutes of fame so desperately, but they're willing to do it at the peril of the safety of our brave law enforcement and even the detainees as well. These members of Congress, this mayor, and these protesters are not above the law.
We're talking about alleged rapists here, murderers and gang members. You have to sit back and scratch your head and ask yourself, why are the Democrats trying to fight for these people? Why do they want them to stay in our country?
They hate President Trump more than they love America. When it's President Trump, no one is above the law. But when it's a Democrat violently assaulting ICE agents and defending MS-13, it's just a peaceful protest, and it's a lie, and the American people know it.
Yeah. Congresswoman, thank you so much. Great to see you.
Thank you.